man who dethroned his reign as United States champion. And watch out, Big Jim now throwing some haymakers.
Oh, and indeed in the
WWE SmackDown never fails to deliver drama. But last night's episode took chaos to a whole new level. Fans were buzzing as Tama Tonga made his long-awaited return to the blue brand. For months, speculation had run rampant about whether he would rejoin the Bloodline or forge a new path. When he stepped into the ring, the arena erupted in anticipation. The aura of excitement was palpable, as the crowd expected a familiar reunion with the faction that had dominated WWE storylines for years. However, what happened next completely flipped expectations on their head and set the stage for a series of events that could reshape the Bloodline forever. Reunion or betrayal? At first, it appeared that Tama Tonga was ready to align with Solo Sikoa and the newer members of the Bloodline. There was a sense of camaraderie, a brief nod to the unity that once made the faction dominant. Fans were ready to witness the old and new Bloodline merging in strength, bringing together the legacies of the past with the future of SmackDown. But in a twist that few could have predicted, Tama Tonga's intentions quickly became clear. He had come back for reasons of his own. Without warning, he turned on Solo in the middle of the ring, delivering a forceful, decisive confrontation that left the enforcers stunned and the audience in shock. The crowd reacts. The crowd's reaction was instantaneous. Gasps, cheers, and shocked murmurs filled the arena as fans tried to process the magnitude of the betrayal. Wrestling audiences thrive on surprises, but the unexpected shift in Tama Tonga's loyalty added a layer of unpredictability that immediately dominated social media discussions. Fans began theorizing about what this move could mean for the faction's future, and whether it signaled deeper fractures within the Bloodline. This moment was more than just a plot twist. It was a narrative pivot that forced everyone to reevaluate the power dynamics within WWE's top faction. Implications for the Bloodline. The betrayal raises significant questions about the stability of the Bloodline. Once regarded as an unshakable force, the faction now appears vulnerable to internal conflict. The attack on Solo demonstrated that loyalty within the group is no longer guaranteed, and the ripple effects could influence storylines across SmackDown. Analysts and fans alike are speculating that the Bloodline could fracture further, leading to factional disputes, new rivalries, and possibly alliances with other top WWE stars. The dramatic tension generated by Tama Tonga's actions ensures that the faction is no longer just a unit of dominance. It is a stage for intrigue, strategy, and potential power struggles. Solo Sikoa's position, Solo Sikoa, often seen as the enforcer of the Bloodline, now finds himself in a precarious position. His authority and credibility could be challenged as the faction experiences cracks in loyalty. For months, Solo has been a stabilizing presence, bridging the gap between veteran members and new recruits. But Tama Tonga's unexpected turn forces him to reconsider his alliances and strategy. WWE storytelling thrives on these kinds of character shifts, offering performers the chance to grow and evolve. And Solo's response to this betrayal will be a key narrative to watch in the coming weeks. Tama Tonga's motivation. While the exact motivations behind Tama Tonga's decision remain shrouded in mystery, fans are already speculating. Some suggest that his return was never about rejoining the Bloodline, but about asserting his independence and redefining his role in WWE. Others theorize that Tama Tonga is strategically positioning himself for future alliances, or seeking to influence storylines in ways that maximize his visibility and impact. Whatever the reason, his actions demonstrate a willingness to challenge established hierarchies and shake up the status quo, signaling that SmackDown storylines are entering a period of heightened unpredictability. Potential alliances. The question on everyone's mind now is, who will Tama Tonga align with next? WWE storytelling has a long history of surprising alliances, and the possibilities are endless. Could he form a new faction, join forces with another top star, or carve out a solo path that elevates his personal brand? The uncertainty adds layers of excitement, encouraging fans to engage, debate, and theorize about the future direction of the Bloodline and the broader SmackDown universe. Each potential alignment carries its own narrative weight, influencing not just individual characters, but the entire landscape of WWE storytelling. The role of legacy, Tama Tonga's return, also brings questions of legacy to the forefront. As a veteran of WWE, he carries the weight of past storylines, rivalries, and accomplishments. His decisions now reflect a balance between honoring that history and seeking personal growth and impact in the present. By challenging the newer Bloodline members, he reminds fans and fellow wrestlers that legacy is not just a matter of past achievements, but also of influence and strategic decision-making in the current wrestling landscape. Legacy, loyalty, and ambition intersect in ways that create rich storytelling potential. Narrative opportunities. From a creative standpoint, this development opens numerous storytelling opportunities. Writers and performers can explore themes of betrayal, redemption, and strategic maneuvering. The Bloodline, once portrayed as an unbreakable unit, now faces internal tension that can lead to rivalries, reconciliations, or even factional wars. Tama Tonga's presence in the storyline also allows for fresh dynamics with other WWE stars, creating intersections between legacy characters, new talent, and emerging story arcs. This narrative flexibility is essential for keeping audiences engaged and invested over the long term. The future of SmackDown. Looking ahead, SmackDown is poised for a period of dramatic shifts. Tama Tonga's return and subsequent betrayals serve as a catalyst for broader changes, affecting not only the Bloodline, but also the competitive landscape of WWE. Storylines involving alliances, leadership struggles, and factional conflicts are likely to dominate upcoming episodes. Performers and writers alike will need to navigate this evolving landscape carefully, balancing fan expectations, character development, and narrative coherence. For viewers, this means an exciting and unpredictable SmackDown season ahead. Conclusion. A new era. Tama Tonga's return to WWE SmackDown was more than just a nostalgic moment. It was a turning point. By challenging existing loyalties, shaking up the Bloodline, and creating new possibilities for alliances and rivalries, he has injected fresh energy into WWE storytelling. The episode reminds fans that wrestling is not just about athletic performance, but also about strategy, character development, and emotional investment. As the Bloodline navigates internal conflict and Tama Tonga charts his own course, the WWE Universe is left eagerly anticipating the next chapter in a saga that combines tradition, innovation, and high-stakes drama.